It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Toronto facing Los Angeles. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Jackson. Pierce is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Yao.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And that's exactly the spot for the hook shot. Prevent any chance of a block.
Pierce. Outside for Jackson. Dishes it to Yao. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here is McGrady from outside the arc. And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by McGrady. Webber's got his first 3 points of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Westbrook dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. McGrady left side. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up.
To the middle. Westbrook with it. Now Pierce defending. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Pierce. A second chance effort. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Toronto.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the three ball is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Toronto shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one drops.
Well, Antetokounmpo in this one. Already with 8 points. And also, those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kevin Love's checked in for Webber. Wade comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Walton's checked in for Los Angeles. Pierce comes in for LeBron. And Toronto also making a switch. Norman Powell's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Pierce. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Love. The kick out to Pierce. Pierce with another miss.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Toronto. Toronto leading by 8. And here's Maravich for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pierce the pass to Love.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he sinks the second. And Toronto has possession on the wing. Thompson. Back to Maravich. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Down low. And Walton sends it back. Hardaway kicks to Wade. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Maravich, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Toronto leading by 6. Hardaway. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Hardaway hits them both. Here is Maravich. 6 points for him. From deep three-point range. And again, Toronto with the triple. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Allen for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Good if it goes. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Toronto leads by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Here's out there with Maravich. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Rodman. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That'll be his second foul of the game. So here's Westbrook. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Allen. Rebound by Yao.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for them. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Good on both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Wade with it. Powell's there. Wade kicks to James. From 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Toronto leading by 5. Powell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jackson. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after Dwayne Wade's miss.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
McGrady dishes to Weber. That shot, no good. Now, Toronto takes it the other way. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Toronto with the ball after the miss from Chris Webber. Out to the wing. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Toronto, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. First free throw is good.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Timeout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Love's checked in for Walton. Pierce comes in for LeBron. Hardaway is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And Toronto making a change here. Maravich is checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Here's Hardaway. No good, unable to end this run.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now the feed to Webber.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
For Toronto, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Looking at the game Maravich has been having, he has 11 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
For Los Angeles, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him, but very few that rise up like he can.
And it's Love missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Maravich. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Thompson misses. Pierce for three. But they get it back. Hardaway kicks to Pierce. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Weber. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 8.
When his hook shot is on, there's nothing you can do defensively. It's almost a given he's going to knock it down.
Tipped away. Westbrook with the steal. For the finish. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walton comes in for Weber. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Rodman, he's checked in for Toronto. The shot by Pierce will not go. Los Angeles trails by 10. LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to James. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Pierce. 7 points in the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Off the screen. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. 5 on the clock. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Toronto, they have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
It's stolen by Rodman. For 3, Pierce drills it from outside. Pierce has got 10 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
Now here's Pierce. Following the shot by Kareem. That's tipped. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Can they get it? And Kareem throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Yao. Thompson comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Maravich in for Pierce.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
It's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Maravich from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 17 points in the game.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Maravich against Hardaway.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Los Angeles trails by 16. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't hit the second. Outside, Rodman. And then Rodman with the jam.
Good.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Worthy dishes.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony
Oh,
out of
my
UNLV. No
goodness.
doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Love. And the dunk by Love.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Maravich missing again. 4 seconds left. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Love. Hardaway has got 12.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Toronto ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Thompson is out there with Maravich. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Marc Gasol. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Pierce. Westbrook with the steal. Rejected by Pierce. They recover it. And Kareem throws it down. Toronto leading by 13. Jackson has the open look. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Here's Westbrook. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Los Angeles trails by 15. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And not the tightest D right there, and he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Pierce against Westbrook. Right side, Pierce. Fires from the line. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Yao Ming.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Kareem. 18 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Now here's Pierce. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Pierce misses off the left iron. Kept alive. A second chance effort. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Los Angeles trails by 8. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Mirovic, he's checked in for Toronto.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the middle. Weber with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Mirovic, good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Kareem throws it down.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Outside, Mirovic. Goes up on the high post. Jump shot is good that time. Mirovic has got 26 points.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Westbrook. Wade kicks to Westbrook. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pettit. Guarded by Weber. For 3, Mirovic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Weber. LeBron kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Rodman. And here's Maravich from the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here.